going on, guys? We're
Yes.
back. This
Let's
time,
get it.
opening night tonight.
Yep.
Cavs-Celtics, 7:30. Watch it.
It's going to be great. It's going to be a great NBA. I think this NBA season is the most I've ever been excited coming into a season, as far as I can remember.
Okay.
I mean,
it's a bold prediction.
So many teams, so many exciting offseason moves. I mean, I think everyone's really excited.
Yeah, well, Matt, this video here, it's going to be part of a two-part series here tonight.
My idea. You make it sound like
We're going to be doing standings.
Talking about the teams, what we expect from them.
Like some brief team evaluations, guys. We're not going to keep you for too long.
Yeah, I don't want to bore you.
I know you could watch me all day. Yeah, so let's start it off with East or West. What do you want to start with?
Let's go East.
East.
Keep it in the family.
Keep worst to, best. That's how we do it.
Worst to best. All right.
No. I was saying the East is worse than the West.
Oh, actually, I thought you meant 8 to 1.
That's fine. Okay. If you wanted, that's a good
also,
idea.
It's not bad. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
No, obviously number 1. I'm taking the Boston.
No, let's do it that way. 8.
Okay.
8 first.
All right, just forget it.
So they have to watch the video.
I'm gonna go first. The 8 seed for the East. I'm gonna go to sneak in this year. The Philadelphia 76ers.
Oh my gosh, I forgot.
They're very young.
Okay, I'm gonna
make a change. Yeah, let me talk about. They're very young, and if they can stay healthy, they have tons of talent.
Yeah,
and obviously they're not there yet. The chemistry is going to take some time, but they also have a few veterans: Amir Johnson, JJ Redick.
Yes.
I like them. Obviously, the East.
Emeka Okafor.
Yeah, as weak as the East is, I like them to squeak in as an 8 seed.
All right,
Too
now
much talent.
my 8 seed, totally oblivious, did not remember the Sixers. I had Detroit, so I'd slide them in at 9.
Yeah,
but
I could
now
see them
I'm
as a
going
fringe
with
team.
the Sixers
John
are
and
at
Bradley.
8. The Sixers are 8 for me, so we agree
Reggie
on
Jackson,
that.
Yeah.
7.
7 seed, I have the Hornets.
Same.
They're not good, but the East is that bad, or I feel like they make the play. But I feel like
team.
I feel like they kind of in and out every year.
He's
Dwight Howard. They got
He's
Zeller.
come off the bench now.
Kemba's leading us. Even though Batum's hurt, they still got. I feel like Monk's going to be a nice offensive presence. They some good. They're gonna be all right. And in the East, I think they'll crack the playoffs. 7, 8,
so we agree
7
on 8 and 7 so far. So 6. Man.
6. I got the Miami Heat.
That's what
I actually great minds, right? But they could even slip in. They could even be better than this. I think they have a really.
I'd agree.
I mean, they're bringing back the same team as last year, and I think they can only get better.
Can I?
Yeah.
4, 5, and 6. I think are between 3 teams.
Yeah,
and they could go
I agree.
Either way,
I agree, and I feel like the Heat are a deep team.
Yeah.
They drafted Bam Adebayo. Could help them right. Could help them right away. I feel like they're a good team, and I like the Heat.
So number 5.
I got the Milwaukee Bucks.
That is also what I have.
This was a young team.
Wow. And we did not do these together.
I'm predicting no, we did not. I thought his would be way off, but I guess. Giannis, great player. I feel like he's gonna have a huge year.
Jabari healthy.
Yeah, Jabari, that's huge. Thon Maker could make a jump.
Malcolm Brogdon, rookie of the year, second year in the league now.
Yeah, they're a nice defensive team, long arms.
Thon Maker, 1 year into the league.
Yeah, I feel like the Bucks will be solid.
All right, 4.
4, I got the Washington Wizards.
Oh, so finally we hit a difference.
Yeah, I feel like the Wizards, they're good, but you know what? What did they do to get better? They really didn't do anything. They have the same team.
Why are you assuming the Wizards are my 3rd?
They're not going to be able to get over the hump. Okay. The Wizards, I mean, and Bradley Beal, can he stay healthy? Probably not through a whole season, but they'll be there.
I agree. And 4 for me is Toronto. And I was watching CBS, NBC Boston, whatever it is now. Who said it?
Kyle Draper. Danny.
Oh, no, it was Scal. Scal made a good point. Because him and Brad are the same person. Scal was like, Washington's on a mission. They're going to be mad they lost in Game 7. 1 game away from the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm a big John Wall fan. I think they can do it. I think they can get the 3 seed. No. And I think Toronto really at 4 is a good place. I mean, 3 or 4 for them, really.
Yeah, I got Toronto.
Because they're always consistent during the regular season.
Toronto's a threat.
Fall off in the playoffs.
They got Ibaka for a full season.
Yeah.
Toronto's going to be good. Lowry, DeRozan. I just obviously worry about them and those guys scoring in the playoffs. Yeah, you just
have a weird obsession with the.
They're good. And they have the only thing with them is
because they've done so much in the playoffs. I can't.
Their bench is very poor. Well, all right. Yeah. So I like Toronto's 3.
All right, 2.
2 seed. I have the Cavs.
Okay.
I think if they meet the Celtics, I have the Cavs over the Celtics.
Yep.
However, regular season, LeBron's going to be rest. They're going to have these little nagging injuries throughout the team.
Yeah.
And I feel like, usually
They're
takes
the
the
oldest
Cavs.
team in the league.
And they go through some slumps, too. Everyone's like, oh, what's wrong with Cleveland? Nothing. It's just people like to talk. But, I think that'll happen. And, yeah, oldest team in the league, they'll wear down a little.
You're all saying, RJ, why do you have the Celtics at 2 and not number 1? Well,
You have them at 2?
I do.
Oh.
And I'm going to tell you why. The Celtics have, I believe it's 4 remaining players from last season.
That's correct.
And as great as they've looked in the preseason, I think it's going to take a little
That's
for
true.
them
That's a good
to
point.
adjust.
The
So that
chemistry.
might cost them a few
Yeah.
games.
You always
So
see
I
that
got them
with
at 2.
Teams.
Cavs, oldest team in the league. They have a lot of veterans. They're very deep. I think that veteran leadership in the locker room and stuff, they're going to be performing. But then again, injuries are a problem. Derrick Rose, Dwayne Wade, their age is a problem. So really, it
That's
could go
true.
either way. But I got the Cavs at number 1.
One thing that I like about the Celtics being the 1 seed is I feel like Brad, besides other coaches, would be able to get the chemistry down quicker and put players in position where they excel.
Yeah.
I feel good about that.
All right, let's go into the West quick.
All right, 8 seed. I got the Utah Jazz.
Okay.
This is a good, solid team. In the East, I'd probably have them 5 or 6.
Okay.
In the West, obviously, extremely hard. Same team as last year, really, except
Gordon Hayward.
they lost Gordon Hayward and they got
Who's
Rubio.
on the Boston
That's
Celtics.
really, they were 5 seed last year. They overachieved. I like Quinn Snyder, good head coach. But yeah, 8 seed in the West.
For the 8, I got Denver.
Denver. Yeah, Denver's going to be good this year.
Denver, the reason I put them at 8 is because
I got them higher.
Jokic and Millsap, that's their core, but their guards are an issue. Moutier. Did they cut Jameer Nelson, I think? They have Moutier. Gary Harris is good. Who else they got for a guard? Jamal Murray. He could play the point.
All right.
Moutier sucks, but we'll see what happens. He led up the Celtics last year. So.
Yeah, all right.
7.
See, I think they're going to be better, but 7, I got Clippers. They still got some of the best bigs in the league. They got Blake. If he stays healthy, DeAndre's very good defensively. I think they're a good defensive squad. They got Pat Bev at the point. He's underrated. Lou Will. He's going to provide some scoring. You got Gallo, who's solid. I feel like they still got Doc. They're obviously going to drop off a little bit, but I still feel like they're a playoff team, 7 seed.
All right, so for me, I got Utah at 7. I'm going to tell you why right here.
Okay.
Hayward's obviously a big loss. However, you're going to think I'm joking. Ingles?
No, Joe Ingles
He's
is a good player. It's not
he can
Ingles.
play
It's not his name, but Joe Ingles.
Well, I'll know his name
He's still got ISO
this
Joe
season because
Johnson.
he's going to play great as a shooter.
No, he's a good player. I like him.
They have a good team. Gobert's one of the best defensive centers in the league. We're going to go back to him
Favors. I
later.
know you're a big Favors guy.
Favors is a strong player at the 4.
Mm-hmm.
Ricky Rubio's looked great in the preseason.
I like Rubio.
He's
gonna
scoring
have
a little more,
season
and
if he stays healthy.
Rodney Hood, I think, is going to have to step up. And if he can step up and be
solid.
17, 18-point range, replacing Hayward, I think they could stay where they are. I think they're a good team. Snyder's obviously a great coach. And number 6.
At the 6, I got the T-Wolves. Obviously. I think they're going to make the jump this year.
It's going to be impressive.
I thought they'd be better last year. They weren't. I think they're going to make the jump. Wiggins got a new contract. Cat, 3rd year.
Sure.
He could finally be an all-star. They got Jimmy Butler. That's huge. They got Jeff Teague, who's a solid point guard in the league. He's a solid point guard in the league.
He's not bad.
You also have Jamal Crawford.
Fits well with that Thibodeau offense.
Thibodeau's going to get the guys playing together. I feel like they're going to be a very good team, hard-to-beat team.
All right.
I like the T-Wolves this year.
What are we at, 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where I got the Clippers. The reason I got the Clippers so high is because if they can stay healthy, that's an offensive team right there.
They do get hurt.
And they still have defenders, though. Beverly, perimeter defense is great, and DeAndre Jordan is always the best.
I like they got Milos, too.
Teodich.
He's going to be good. He's going to be a good little player.
You worry about Chris Paul leaving. Chris Paul, averaged about, I think,
he was always hurt. He was always hurt. Him and Blake.
Teodich will give you those assists.
Yeah, he's not bad.
And the guys who will replace the scoring, Lou Williams and Danilo Gallinari, if he can stay healthy.
2 scorers
Austin Rivers, I'm not a huge fan, but
he's all right.
He can play
well. If he's a backup point guard, that's good.
Yeah. And number 5.
I got the Nuggets.
Okay,
I got them higher than you. I think they're. I'm huge on the Nuggets this year. Millsap and Jokic, unbelievable.
Okay.
Millsap, no one's going to be able to bang with those guys. Yeah. Will Barton off the bench scoring, like you said, Moutier if he does anything, and then I like Gary Harris.
Yeah, they're young. It's a weird team.
Yeah, but I like it though. I like them. 5's probably a little high. If I probably put them 6 or 7. But the Nuggets I like.
So here's my ballsy one.
Mm-hmm.
I got Minnesota at 5.
Yeah.
and
I probably should have switched.
they have
that.
way too much talent to not be
a playoff team.
Yeah,
I
and
agree.
I think that if everything goes well,
good too.
Thibodeau, Butler
Hmm.
is just a presence defensively on both ends of the floor.
Yeah.
Wiggins, another season, averaged 21 last year. Towns is a beast.
Yeah.
Best young player in the game other than Antetokounmpo. So,
Yeah, I like the
yeah,
T-Wolves.
I'm liking the T-Wolves.
4, I got Houston Rockets.
Ooh.
Now, this is a very good team.
Wow.
A great team. Very good team
Didn't see
last year. They got a lot of the same guys back, obviously, and they added Chris Paul. I just, I'm interested to see how it worked with him and Harden, who's going to handle the ball a lot of time.
Okay.
That'll be interesting to see. Why I put him forward, though? The defense. It's just not there.
Yeah.
Big men. I question, the big men, and I question the defense. And, that's the type of team, like, I just feel like could take a step back.
Yeah.
If there was one team in the West, I just, James Harden, they're going to be good, but, I just,
All right, let's
I don't know.
come on. Number 4, Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
You know me, I am a known supporter of the Thunder. I'm always rooting for them to do well.
Friggin' bandwagon
Westbrook.
Celtics fan.
I'm looking at it from Westbrook was able to make the playoffs last year with that roster.
By himself.
With Paul George, Carmelo Anthony, that's going to be a force if they can do it. Even defensively, too, with Roberson.
Yeah.
And Patterson was a great signing.
Yeah, he's a good
Raymond
solid
Felton
player.
is a solid guy to run your offense off the bench.
I don't know. No,
The reason I
he
got him
sucks.
at 4 is because it's like the Celtics. It might
It's gonna
take a
take
little
some
for them to
time.
mesh,
Yeah.
and that bench is a question.
Yeah,
So-
I got him at 3.
Yeah, number 3.
Too much talent. I like Steven Adams.
Yeah,
Roberson's a good
to me,
defender.
3 and 4 for
Patterson,
me are either way, and I'm going to get to who I have at 3.
And, yeah, I like the
Adams, I
Thunder.
forgot I'm great. And 3 for me would be San Antonio. And I was between them and the Thunder, 3 and 4. I'm just going to go with San Antonio just because it's San Antonio.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard, best two-way player in the game. That's really it.
Well, for that exact reason, I have him number 2.
I think the guards are an issue.
Yeah,
Parker
That's true.
and Mills has to step up.
Oh,
and DeJounte Murray.
For that exact reason, I have the Spurs too.
Okay.
They're going to be there. Pop and Kawhi.
Sure.
Solid as it get. They brought back Gasol, is a good little player. Aldridge, if he could make the jump, that'd be huge. Guards could be an issue. I look for Rudy Gay to have an impact.
I forgot about Rudy Gay.
If he's ever going to excel on a team that makes the playoffs, it's going to be here.
Yep.
So I'm excited to see what Pop can do with them, and they'll be back if they're healthy. They'll be right there.
So number 2.
Number 2.
San Antonio.
Yeah.
I got Houston. Houston had a great season last year.
Could have a really good year.
I'm not a huge fan of Harden as the leader of the team, as Kevin McHale stated.
He's not a leader. He's a good player, great player.
But I think that with what Chris Paul's been saying, and I think they're going to work it out with Capella and Paul in the pick and roll.
Yeah, it's going to be.
It's going to be like Jordan and Paul in the pick and roll.
Jeez. Probably not.
Yeah. So quickly out. Number 1, obviously.
We have the
Warriors. Unfortunately.
Stupid. I hate the Warriors. It's so stupid.
And I mean, what else can we say? They have 490 overall players in
Nick
2K.
Young, too. Stupid. I hate the Warriors. It's ridiculous. Really, they shouldn't be.
Wait, didn't you play as the Warriors in 2K tournament when that's the only way you could beat me in a championship.
Well, I won the championship. That's all that matters. Yeah. So those are predictions.
Yeah.
And excited to see how it plays out. Probably be really wrong, but we'll see.
And we both had pretty similar.
Very
things,
similar
other
round.
Than the top tier.
Yeah,
but that's hard to predict.
Yeah, it's hard to predict. So we'll see how we do.
And we're gonna have another video coming out shortly with our awards predictions. So that's gonna be a little quicker.
Stay tuned. KAS&CO.
Thank you guys.
Coming at you. Signing off.